Hey guys, it's me YukiPlays, and as you probably read from the title, I'm gonna present you the real katana. Yes, I know you guys maybe say that there's already katana mods on Nexus, but those are not the real katana. Those are just model swaps or something, what you're gonna call it. Like, you actually have a Blue Rose or Giga Cedar in your hand, just that it looks like a cedar. That it looks like a katana. But maybe some people that go online with that, or that manage to go online with that, realize that other people can see it because it's not the real one. And with this mod here that I made the stats myself, but showing the katana, the real one, it was not possible without Ty. So thank you, Ty, so much for helping me with this one, and that I'm allowed to publish that. So yeah, this is actually the real katana. If you go online with this katana, people gonna see that you have the katana in your hand, even though they don't have the same file. And this is the good thing. Also, I put my very own stats on it. And now look at this, guys. The katana is called Raikiri G7X. I don't know why, but I think that's it. I hope you're okay with the name. I don't think we can change that. Also, can we have chips on it now? And if you look at the melee power, don't worry, it's not broken. I already tested it. This is the very first katana. As you can see, is proof that's the real katana. That's the very first sword in the game that focuses purely on strength. So it does a good amount of damage only from strength alone. That's the first sword that doesn't actually need a crit. I gave it 1% crit rate, so even if you put like 60% critical rate, as you can see, it doesn't crit often, but when it crits, it does like a crit damage from the cedar. So it is a combination of Blue Rose and cedar, just that it's not that broken like a cedar, because you don't crit often. And that's the good thing. You do normal damage like you will crit a lot with Blue Rose, but when you crit, it's like the cedar. So it's a combination of those both. Just it's a little bit weaker than this actual cedar. Maybe you know why. Cedar crits more times than this katana now, and it has 1600% crit damage. But this one is purely focused on melee power. We gave it 20,000 melee power. So if you have like max strength and something, you can get to like 40,000. And that's enough. That's good enough. Also tested when you have like strength accessories that has like 321 strength, then you have like 42,000 melee power on the sword, and it does like 80,000 to 100,000 damage purely on the body, and this is good enough even in co-op. So this one will not be as broken as you think. It's actually a good sword. It's a balanced sword, I would say, because you finally don't do like either a lot of crit damage or every hit is a crit. This is something like what we all wanted, a balanced sword, and it's a katana. It's like a new weapon for you guys, because this weapon actually doesn't exist for us. So if you don't have the files that we I'm gonna put on Nexus, so you have to download this on Nexus, by the way. If you don't have the files, then the sword doesn't exist. Means that you don't have it in your inventory anymore, or it looks like it's like just an item. So if you want to keep this katana, you actually have to have the files. What you also can do is probably have a second account or a second character. Save the katana there before you delete the file, so you can go online or something, and then it's actually safe for you there. But I don't know if this works. That I didn't test it yet, so that's on your own risk. Just I just give you a little hint that don't save that on your main account, only if you want to keep it, but if you want to remove it, don't save it on your main account. Put it on like your second character and see what happens when you delete the files. Also, if you want to make this katana work, then you have to go to your content folder from Sword Art Online Faded Bullet, remove all the P's behind the files, like the _P, remove those two, _P, and then you're just gonna download the mod in Nexus, put it in the content folder, and it should work. Both files have to be in, the sync file and the pack file. So now how to obtain the katana, because that's not enough. You cannot put the files in, means you can get the katana, but you don't have it yet. So what I did, I already have like another katana here because I was testing the drops and it works. So this is how katana normally looks like, and you can get, as you can see, chips on it if you're lucky. So, and as you can maybe think where I put the katana, yes, you have to go here, Demon Cave Depths. The problem about that is, and I'm so sorry about that, I'm actually forcing you guys to buy the DLC to get this katana, because otherwise you won't get this. I mean, you can get it still, but not with chips. But since it's like a new weapon, I put it in here for now. So, and the one that's dropping it is not the easy one, the sword guy here. It's actually a pistol one. He's gonna drop that. So when you defeat them, it should be easy with this katana actually. Look how much damage it does. It's like you have a cedar or a blue rose in your hand. Don't get me wrong, those enemies are actually low level yet. So it will take a little bit more time to defeat enemies at higher level. Oh, yeah, I got the sword, by the way. When you look at it, yeah, 1% crit rate and 200% critical damage. That's the sword at rank 1, and he's gonna drop it. But yeah, if you like Fatal Bullet, then it's no problem that you have maybe all DLCs, right? If not, then I'm sorry, but there's another way you can get the katana, and it's actually in the shop. Katana's available in the shop. Ah, yeah, there we go, there it is. Yeah, you can also have the katana here. It's very cheap, only 100, price of 100. Maybe before I release that, I will change that. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter what it costs, because when you go to co-op and have like diamonds, you can get this weapon anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah, you can also get the katana here, but as I said, no chips, unless you find a way to put chips on it. But it never worked for me. Even with Cheat Engine, you can't put any chips on it when it's like a common weapon or something. But yeah, here you have also the katana if you want to test it with no chips. It should do something like 20,000 damage or something. I'm not sure, but it should still do a lot of damage, since it's mainly focused on strength, so it doesn't matter what chips you have. You can put 30% weapon attack to increase the power more, but you don't really need a lot of chips, because even my weapon is like only on rare. My weapon's only on rare, and I have like physical attack for increasing sword skills. I don't have 30% weapon attack on it, but I modded the other 4 to be like bounty, like damage at max HP, damage versus max. Okay, they do more damage to them as well when you have those chips, but normally this weapon does a lot of damage anyway, so I'm sure this will not be broken. I'm hoping I didn't create something that people gonna abuse now. Because yeah, but you saw it's not that strong that you can one-hit every boss or something, because even the level 195 Makai twins wasn't like one-hitted. You did a lot of damage, yes, but it wasn't a one-hit, so it's actually a good weapon. And I hope you really like this one, because it took some time to balance it out. It wasn't easy, especially when we go to co-op. I have to really pay a close attention to how much damage it does to the bosses, because we don't want to create a mess online, yeah. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video with the katana, and yeah, buy DLC 1? DLC 2? Is it DLC 1 or DLC 2? I don't know where the Demon Cave Depths DLC is. Like, I have really problem remembering the DLCs now then. It's either 1 or 2, because DLC 3 is... DLC 2 is... wait, I'm so confused right now. DLC 1 is Forgotten Temple. DLC 2 is Demon Cave. DLC 3 is Behemoth, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.